Hi guys, just an update as to how I'm doing. Slightly earlier than I normally update, I normally do once a week, but for those who watched the video stroke vlog on Wednesday, I think I done it, you may have noticed I was having trouble with me. I was complaining my back was giving us a bit of pain, and unfortunately my back has actually gone off again. Thursday it was Thursday it was niggling on badly again. Friday, to be honest, I struggled to get ready. Obviously, it's a bit of a struggle with having the thing on the brace on my leg, but I really struggled getting my socks on anyway, and I was putting my sock on my other leg. I was putting my socks on, and I felt something like twang in my back. I felt something go, so I managed to get myself up and ready, and to a degree. And the wife took us to the hospital, and we had a look, and said it had been niggling on. Yes, I've got like pain going. He says, yeah, he said, he says, I think you've strained something in your lower back. I have actually strained the muscles in my lower back. Plus, I've got sciatica, or I've had sciatica in the past, and it flares up every now and again. People who've had it will probably know that it does actually flare up from time to time. My sciatica's also playing up at the same time. He says it's probably down to the fact that the way I'm walking with my leg at the moment. As I've said, I've still got the splint on my leg. I've still got the wear 24/7. When I'm sitting like this, I'm tend to sit with it up. I'm finding if I'm sitting with it up, when I'm sitting with it down, it feels as if it's like pulling me back a bit, and like it's aggravating the sciatica. When I'm sitting like this, this the pain in my back is there as it is in my leg, but it's not as bad. It also, to be honest, also sitting with your leg up is easing the pain in the leg a bit. I can't bend it or anything like that. It's a rigid splint to stop us bending or moving the knee too much. I'll show you as you can probably just sort of see there that my legs up, just at the gate. My neck's okay, my neck's fine actually. Not bothering us at all. My wrists are okay despite the fact I'm using crutches again. They told us I can walk with or without crutches. I'm fine if I use the crutches. I can take the weight off my bad knee leg and put it on the other leg, but I'm not putting too much weight on because I'm sort of and my ankle starts to ache on. I can sort of take the weight off that leg. It's easier to take it off my ankle because obviously I can just bend my knee a little bit. I can't bend my knee on this leg, so it's a case of. But with using the crutches, I'm sort of spreading the weight out more evenly, and it seems to be helping. I've still got like support on the ankle. I've got to wear that until I'm told by the hospital to take. I can stop wearing it actually. Same as the splint on my leg. I've got to wear this. I would say probably another couple of weeks at least. I may get it off sooner. I don't know. It'll depend on how it heals. It'll depend on also if it heals. I may have it on longer if it doesn't heal. As far as the old ticker goes, that's doing okay. My asthma's not too bad. It was. I was at the hospital on Friday for me, because, as I say, because my back went off. Friday night I was sitting watching a bit of telly, and I could feel my chest getting wheezy. I use my inhaler, which usually stops us getting like too bad. Didn't really sort of seemed to settle. Then about another quarter of an hour later, I started again. I was really gasping, and it was actually quite a bad asthma attack I ended up having. And the inhaler settled it down, and I was okay, but it tired us out. Since I've had the heart attack, I've got the angina. I find if I have an asthma attack, it tends to tire us out a lot. So to be honest, I just got myself settled down and hobbled off up to bed. Um, I'm lucky in one respect. I live in a bungalow, and so I've no stairs. I'm saying I do have stairs, because we have like an attic, and we've put stairs in to get up to it, but we don't use that very much. It's mainly like it's storage area, because we've got the big windows roof in the loft and that. So I don't go up very often. At the moment, I would struggle to get up because the stairs are like narrow and steep stairs, so it's quite difficult. I was at my brother and my wife's sister's house. sister-in-law and brother-in-law's house on yesterday actually, because we weren't going to go because I'd been bad with me yesterday, but I said, oh, I'll go. I said, sick of being in the house, so we went, and I was okay there. You know, most things are on the flat except the toilet, and I had to go up to the toilet, and it took us an age to get up and downstairs. You know, like, I can't really manage crutches on stairs. Luckily they've got two rails, so I managed to get myself up and down, but it wasn't the most comfortable experience, I have to say. And you know, it did tire us out. My leg, my knee leg, my knee leg was absolutely killing us afterwards. Oh, I've got this, and my ankle was actually giving us a bit drip as well. So I sort of put most weight on my left leg, sorry, my right leg, because it's easy to put the weight on that leg. And as I said, my back's bad again, so I'm having to wear. I've got a lumbar support on that again. I've got to wear that till it eases off. It has eased a little bit, the muscular pain, but the like sciatica pain is still there. I'm still getting I woke up during the night with shooting pains going down into my legs, and I didn't know what was hurting more, me that or my knee, because I had a real bad night last night with pain in my leg to start with. I think it was because I sort of hobbled up and down the stairs. So I say, like, when I'm sitting with my leg up. Sometimes I have both legs up and my ankle ache. The ankle doesn't really give us too much. What it was yesterday, but that was because I put the weight on it. Obviously, once I got to the bottom of the stairs, I was back on the crutches. You know, like my brother-in-law joked and said, you know, give you a bucket next time, say you going up the stairs. I said, no, I don't need that. You know, even if he said, look, I'll get you the wheelchair. I said, it's not that bad yet. But the way things are going, I might end up. You know, obviously, most of you know I was an avid footballer. You know, I'm just hoping I can get back to some degree of playing. At the moment, the way my leg is, I'm not all that hopeful that I'll get back to playing. But you know, I hope I do get back. I miss it. I really do. You know, I can't even do training. Like the team I played for was training today, and I went over to watch, and I had my crutches and like the various things strapped up, and I stood for about a quarter and a half, and like one of the lads who was like a sub, because he's just actually come back from a bad knee injury himself actually done some cartilage damage, and so he was just going on as a sub. Last game of the season anyway, for Sunday League, and you know, we're standing watching. I said, look, I'm going to have to go to the back. I was like in agony, just standing. If I'm walking around, I'm not so bad, but if I stand still, I find the pain really gets bad. So I'll show you how I'm getting around anyway. Still obviously using crutches. Still in a lot of pain, I have to say. To be honest, at times I don't know what's giving us more pain, my leg or my back. My ankle's not really, as I said, doesn't really bother us too much. My wrists are okay at the moment. They probably will flare up again with using these. My neck's okay at the moment, so I'm glad something's healed. My heart's doing all right, well, it's doing okay. I haven't had any more heart attacks. Good thing about this room is I can move my chair back a bit to get up. Oh. That's just like sort of walking on both legs. Obviously, if I take a weight off one leg, I get around a little bit. If I take off my bad knee leg, I sort of just swing it out a bit, but I can actually get around a bit better. And sort of, taking the weight off the ankle. It doesn't really make a great deal of difference. It's just a bit more comfortable. like the lumbar support I'm wearing at the moment. And I can like walk a little bit without the crutches, but I just sort of hold them up like this. I walk too far and the legs start to really ache. As I say, I'll show you both legs. So this leg, to be honest with having a sciatica, it is actually making it harder to get around. I sort of take the weight off this leg, sort of put it up a little bit like that. I do find I can get around a little bit. I'll put it up again now. Oh. As I say, I've got to wear this like all the time. I can't even take it off in bed. It makes it quite uncomfortable to sleep because like it's also like when I try to turn over and things like I try to bend my leg. It's when you sleep you sort of have the urge to bend your legs up. I can't do that with this leg, and it's I've got to wear like an inflatable sleeve on it when I go in the shower. To be honest, I haven't bothered. I've just sort of really given myself a good wash down and sort of sat. I've managed to sort of, if my knees sort of starts to improve, because I've got a shower stool, so I'll be able to sit on that and they sort of shower. But then obviously before I put any weight on my leg, I've got to get that dried and put that back on. But that's how I'm doing at the moment. Obviously anyone else out there, I'd like to see how yous are doing. If anyone's ever worn one of these in the past, I've had knee injuries in the past and I've never actually worn one. I've had a cast on my leg for a knee injury before. Believe you me, that wasn't very good, to say the least. I've had various casts, some like when I've done my ankles in. In fact, I've had two casts on my legs for my knees. One on this leg and one on the right leg. So I'm used to various things. I'll be honest, this is the worst spell of injuries I've had. Normally I get an injury, I do tend to find now that when I get injured they take longer to heal because, like, especially with my knees, they're quite worn. The ankles, if I go over them the slightest bit, they tend to sprain very easily. My backs, as I say, I've had a bad back for years, and my neck, I didn't have any bother with it till last year, and that's something what started up last year. The wrists have given us bother for a couple of years on and off. A lot of that's to do with the fact that I do a lot of typing because I'm a manager of St Mark's. I do a lot of office work, carrying heavy things in the past, hasn't helped. And also, sorry, I probably forget. Using crutches and things like that. And plus the fact that when I've played football in the past, like if I played five-a-side and like that, I take my turn in goal, so I've took knocks on them and that. So that's how I'm doing anyway. I'll keep you updated as time goes by. Thank you.